Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jana if you're new here, and today I just wanted to show everybody how I complete this hair look. So I got my hair cut short about a week and a half ago, and I also got some highlights, and I just have absolutely been loving messing and playing with my hair and just finding different styles that look good for me. And I wanted to share with you how I create this kind of like very messy, wavy look. It takes me usually about 5 to 10 minutes if I'm not talking to a camera, and then I also just pinned it back afterwards. So it gives a really cute, effortless look that goes good with about anything. So if you want to see how I created this hairstyle, then just keep on watching. So I just got out of the shower and I have towel dried my hair just a little bit, so it's still pretty damp. And the first thing that I like to do, or like the first product that I like to put in, is a leave-in conditioner. So I use the r+co Moisture and Shine Lotion, and it looks like this, and it smells so good. So I just use a little, I'm about out of it, but just like a little pea-sized amount. And then I really like to focus this on the bottom part of my hair. So I'll do it all through the bottom and just trying to really get the ends of my hair with this. And I might have to go in with a little bit more. Yeah, I think I need some more. And really focus this at the bottom. And then I take whatever's left over and put it through the roots. I don't want to start at the roots, I like to work my way up, just so it's not getting too much product in there. And then I always go under and make sure that the bottom part is covered. And then once I feel like that is good, I will take this L'Oreal Smooth Intense Frizz Taming Serum and just about a pump and a half of that, and again focus it on the bottom part of my hair where the ends are, and then I will work this up as well, and just really making sure everything is nice and covered. And then the base of my hair is just getting a little bit of it at the end. So I just use the leftover product and take it through the top. And then after this step, I look crazy. After this step, I like to take a comb, and this one has two sides, but I like to take this smaller side and just brush everything through. And I know that they say to start at the bottom, work your way up, but my hair is just really easy to brush through, so I just go straight from the top. But I do this because I like to make sure every part of my hair is getting touched by the product. So that is the end of that. And then after this, I just like to let my hair dry probably for about 15 to 20 minutes or so, and then I will go in, and while it's air drying, I'll put on a little bit of makeup and get dressed. And then after it's done air drying to about when it's done air drying about 85%, I don't even know where 50 came from, but about 85%, I will go in and blow dry the rest of it, and then I will check back in with you when it's time to style. I just finished getting ready and I got dressed, and I am waiting for my curling iron to heat up. My hair is gonna get stuck in my gloss so many times, but this is the iron that I'm using. I'm not really sure how big the barrel is, but I don't even know. But you just see it's not that big. I think it's like an inch maybe. I don't know. I don't know these things. But while that is warming up, I already have my hair parted. I do a side part that's like a little bit over from the middle, just like half an inch from the middle. So the first thing I'm going to do is go right above my ears and section off the bottom part of my hair. So it's just that very bottom layer. And then I just clip this up. I use a big clip for this part. It doesn't really matter, just however you can get it and hold it back. So I also will split it in half. So I'll bring both little halves to the side. And I might have to take my earrings off because they might get in the way, but it's all good. So I'm gonna start at the very back, and what I do is just grab like an inch or two chunk, and I truly do not care about the bottom part of my hair at all. I just kind of curl it to give it some texture, but at the end of the day, no one's seeing this part of my hair, so I just twist it just like I'm using a wand, but I just leave the clamp up through the whole thing. And like I said, I could give a crap less about the bottom part of my hair, so I just roughly do it. I mean, nobody ever sees this part of my hair, so. And you're seeing every single bit of my armpit right now. So I just do that all the way through the bottom, and it takes about 3 curls to get the bottom part done. So this is how I just wrap it around this barrel, this one right here, and I keep this one up the whole time. So I'm done with that side, and maybe you'll be able to see this side a little bit better. And if you see my gray hairs, ignore them because I'm just not gonna do anything to them ever. I love them. So this is what I do. You'll probably be able to see it better once I get towards the top or the next section, just because this bottom one, I can't say it enough. I just don't really care about it.
That's good.
Section is done. I'm gonna go on to the second one, and I just go right above my temples and just go all the way around the crown of my head and pull up a very fine layer of hair for the top. So now this is where I start to get a little bit more particular about the curls, because you can obviously see these more. So again, I section it in half. And I don't know why, is anybody else like this? They always start on one side of their head, because I always start on my left side. But again, I'm gonna go to the back, and this time I get about 1-inch sections, and I'm gonna wrap it, and I leave a little bit out at the bottom. So you can see I have a little bit out at the bottom. And then I hold it for a little bit longer as well, just so it has more of a defined curl. And then I kind of hold it for a minute and then let go. And then same thing. Leave out a little bit at the bottom because I don't want the ends of my hair to be curled. And then if they do get curled more than you like, I'll show you how I correct that. Wrap, leave a little bit out. It's funny, like I also do each section differently. Like the bottom part, I didn't care. This part, I go pretty close to like the root of my head, and then the top part, you'll have to see. So I just wrap it. You can clamp it a little bit if you want to give it some more heat, but it's not really necessary. And then this, you just have to be careful with those baby hairs because you don't want them to be just dried out and damaged from heat. So that is what this side looks like right now. There is that layer. So everything is curled. Make sure there's nothing in the back that is too straight. And if there is, I'll just incorporate it into the, well actually, that one didn't get it. Okay, so for the top layer, I'm again gonna section it in the back in half, and then I'm starting at the back again and just brushing through everything with my fingers. And we're gonna take like 1/2 inch sections. And what I like to do is I will warm up the root with like my iron, so I'll go down a little bit, and then I don't start at the root, and I still am leaving some out. So you see there's about 1 inch or 2 up top, and then we're gonna drop it. And you see like the bottom of this one is straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'll show you what it looks like when it gets a little bit closer. It's hard for me to start in the back and explain it when you can't really see. And this is just giving you more curl to work with, honestly. I think it makes it look a little bit more beachy if you have more curls that you do. So that's why I'm doing smaller sections. So this is what these look like, and we're gonna mess with this so it's not gonna look so tight and unfinished. Oh my God. I have coffee right here and I about knocked it all over. Okay, so everything is curled, and I like to make sure that there's nothing in the back that's left out. So I just kind of pinch it and look and make sure everything has kind of a wave to it. So while my hair is cooling down, I want to show you the first product that I'm going to use, and it is this Oribe Wave and Shine Spray. And guys, this is like literally the best texturizing spray I've ever used. The hairdresser that I bought this from told me that it's 1 part, I think the bottom part is oil or the top part is oil, and then the other part is like the powder. So you have to make sure that you shake it really good right before you are spraying it in your hair. And then also with this product, you don't want to just hold down the little knob thing. You want to do spritzes of it. So just I don't know. That's what she told me. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake it up. And what I like to do is just take my hair and just spritz all into the root of it. Just like that. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. We have a lot of texture going on, but I will then take my fingers and just rub it into my hair. And this is going to loosen your curls as well. So the good thing about that texturizing spray is that it gives your hair some shine to it as well. So then I like to just take my fingers and just kind of brush out those curls so that they're not so finished. And this is what they're looking like. And then the next thing that I like to do is go in and look at that. Oh, I just love it. The next thing I like to do is go in with my hairspray. So I use the Wella Stay Firm hairspray, and you can just get this at Ulta. I think this you can either get at salons or online, but this I get at Ulta. So I will just lift my hair and spray each little section with it. And you don't want to go, I've been told that you want to spray upwards, so like that. I don't know, I just do whatever. But just give it some texture and some bounce, and then we'll go ahead and do this side. And that is my crazy hair. So then once that hairspray is kind of done sitting, I will kind of go back in and mess around with my hair again and brush through and just make them very bouncy. And my hair, I like for my hair to have volume. But I think I'm gonna go over this part just a little bit because it's not as like, it's kind of just hanging out, and it probably needs a little bit of hairspray. I'm gonna spray that and wait for it to just dry up a little bit. And I absolutely love this look because it's very like a messy, curly, kind of beachy look. So I could leave this as it is and give it like that, just whatever, but I think I'm gonna touch it up a little bit. So just barely wrapping it around and giving it some body, and then that's all I'm gonna do for that. Whatever, it's just gonna have to stay. And if you have a piece that like is too curly for you, what you can do is you take your curling iron and you just kind of lightly go over it with it. So I'm not clamping it down, I'm just kind of lightly, I'm not clamping it all the way, I'm just giving it a little bit of a clamp to kind of get some of that curl out of it. But I absolutely love my hair like this. It's just so effortless, and literally if I wasn't sitting here talking to a camera, it would take me like 5 to 10 minutes. But the last thing that I want to show you that I like to use sometimes is this. It's an r+co pomade stick. So it literally just looks like a little stick of glue, but it's pomade, and it's not as, I don't really know what to compare it to, maybe a deodorant, but it's for your hair. I don't know, it looks literally like a deodorant. But this is for like pinning down those stray hairs that just like are flaking up here. So I'll just show you what I do. You can't really, I guess you can kind of see, but I just take it and lightly brush over these little stray hairs. And then what I like to do is just kind of smooth it out with my fingers and then fluff it. That can give it some volume as well. But I have these baby hairs that are like right here. I don't know if you can really see them, but I will take this and kind of brush those to the side to go with my part. So it's kind of like a glue for your hair, and it just washes out. But I love this. It works really good, and as you can tell, it has a lot of product in there. So it's really great. But okay, actually I'll show you this one hairstyle that I like to do after this. So I will take my fingers and just kind of roughly bring that top layer of my hair to the back, and then I'll use a little clip like this and I pin it back, and then after that I will take these front little pieces and just kind of pull them forward, and it defines your face really pretty. So that is this hairstyle, and I really like this too. It's like a really cute, just easy hair out of your face kind of look, and I just love it. I love these highlights. I just think that they have really given my hair some body and some texture and really helped to define my face. So that is all that I have for you on this hair tutorial. I hope that you all enjoyed. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I will have my Instagram link down below so you can follow me on there as well. And stay tuned because I will have more videos coming out very soon. So thank you for watching. Bye.